The leadership of our Assemblyman, as well as our Councilman Adrian, has got us to this point tonight where we can happily say that we're united, we're going to work together, and we're going to get Adrian elected. And right now I'd like to ask the Assemblyman to say a few words to us.
Thank you very much. I must say this is 8 years in the making. But the reality is that in my heart, in my mind, I know I did the right thing.
Yay!
You know, I've been a very, very blessed man in terms of my ability to navigate through county politics, state politics. As chairman of House and Local Government, I have an opportunity to meet with just about every mayor around the whole state of New Jersey. Currently, right now, head of housing, I'm about the only one that has taken on the governor. So far, we're on the winning side when it comes to affordable housing, where people should live, where people should have opportunities to live. Currently, he has challenged the courts. He's in the court system right now. And I'm hoping that we can negotiate something that's going to benefit everyone. There's no reason a municipality like the city of Plainfield should have to be the dumping ground for low-income housing. I have towns here in Union County that don't even have a unit, one unit, in case the family fell on hard times, which is not fair. So I'm dealing on the state level with some major issues. Speaker Pro Tem, have an opportunity with the Speaker and the Majority Leader to sit down and decide what bills get posted, what bills not get posted. Currently, I have not gone public with the fact that they're trying to figure out how we can bond hospitals because the federal government and the state just can't afford it. Currently in the Assembly, we just passed a bill for companies to buy these bonds and put us in a position where companies can now be able to get some financing. All probability, I'm going to get the support in the Senate, but with the governor, and I'm hoping that he realizes we're not just talking about Plainfield, we're talking about maybe 30 closed hospitals around the whole state, that he will be aboard and do the right thing. So when we talk about education, unfortunately, it's embarrassing to say to you that our Board of Education has dropped the ball. Before, of course, I lost, excuse my throat, we had $17 million on the table to finish up Cook School, Evergreen School, but the governor took that away, put it back in the pot for some other reason. That funding means that we don't get any extra money. That means the taxpayers or the children get hurt. So, excuse me, Willie's been very fortunate with the storm. I feel he's dropped the ball when it comes to health, education, crime, job opportunities. All these issues is very, very important. That leads me to locally. I must say that 8 years ago, I allowed my word to overcome my good judgment. When I say that, Alvin Williams was a great man, he was a great man. But unfortunately, there were people in Union County that he didn't know at the time, I didn't know at the time, was trying to divide us. And that is something I will not allow anybody to do, Adrian and I. We will talk, we will sit down, and we'll work together. Because of that lack of communication, the petitions were supposed to be in on a Tuesday. It was only that Monday that I realized that we were the best thing for Plainfield. But I gave my word to Sharon. And I kept my word. And over the years, I tried. And I have to take credit for good things, and I have to take credit for a hell of a lot of bad things. And I'm here as a man to accept what has happened. Nobody controls me. Currently, right now, I raise all my own money. I even get a county money. I get the state money. Because as chairman of housing, I got the realtors, the builders, who want to get started working tomorrow. And they're behind me 100%. The non-profit organizations, they're behind me 100%. Because of the fact that we think housing is so important in the state of New Jersey that they have to have somebody there champion their cause. And I've been able to do that. So I haven't been that active here in the city in the last 4 years, but I'm not too pleased with what I see. But I have to take responsibility because I'm the one that put that team together. And I'm the one to tell that team it's time to move on, it's time to get a new face, it's time to get some new ideas here in the city of Plainfield. Everyone that's come up to me, you're totally right. We have a beautiful city. And all of us fall in that category of 47% that Mitt Romney was talking about, whether we want to accept it or not. There's not too many millionaires here in the city of Plainfield. We can do this as a family. I'm going to give my 100% support to Adrian and his wife. I think the man has worked hard. I think the man is committed, he's dedicated, and he's smart.
Yes.
You know, I wrestle with the fact that if I'm able to fulfill what I set out to do in Trenton, then maybe it's time to move on. But I felt that I was going to quit. I felt there was nobody else in the city who would have made the decision that I made and been able to not be intimidated. The first 3 days after I made that decision, I couldn't believe some of the people that was on the other side, how they acted. It got so ugly and so nasty that I thought that those days of my career was behind me. But I had to remind them, I don't get intimidated, I don't get threatened by anybody. So as far as I'm concerned, everyone in this room, I want you to feel comfortable that I'm going to have his back all the way. I'm not going to back up. I'm not going to be intimidated. I'm not going to be threatened. And as long as he works with me, he's not going to be intimidated. Because this is not the Plainfield that I want to see a future to. I think, looking around this room, this is Plainfield. I feel the love and respect for each other. No longer will we allow people to use the race card or the educational card. We're all human beings. And we understand that. We work together. No different than right now, I had to laugh. Because of the fact on the Republican side, they don't have one person of color in the Assembly. And they chose to decide to use Mr. Young Campbell, a smart young man, got a heck of a future if he does it right. But the bottom line is that the governor, when he goes into their caucus, you tell them what to do and how to do it. And I don't think Plainfield is ready for that type of leadership. I know for one thing, I'm going to talk to Adrian, I'm going to advise Adrian. At the end of the day, Adrian, I'm going to say to him, it's your decision. You're the mayor. This is your town. So again, I hope that, Corey, I wasn't too long,
No.
but I like to feel I covered a lot of history. And as far as I'm concerned, as of tonight, we are family. No matter what happens, we're all going to stick together. And one thing I'm going to ask everyone in this room, let's be positive. Let's be a class act. Let's not stoop to the gutter politics. I've been there, I've seen it, and I couldn't wait the hell to get out of it. I feel like I'm a free man. So again, I want to thank you for inviting me here this evening, and I look forward when 2014, that clock comes around, and Adrian put hands on the Bible, and I think Plainfield is going to be in safe hands. Again, I want to thank all of you for giving me an opportunity to talk to you.